Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool and this is Gems of War. And today we're on the new account playthrough. Level 201. Man, you can make your level go. You can make that level go when you're doing Vault Event. So that's what I was doing yesterday. And I went from like 170 to 170 to like 201 just like quickly. I had to like stop myself. I didn't want to go too far because I kind of wanted to be on level 200 or so for this video, this live stream today. But yeah, gonna be doing the new account. Gonna be doing spoilers. Gonna be doing there's a dev video that we're gonna take a look at also, and I can put everything up on the screen today because we're on OBS, so it might be a little clunky, but bear with me. I gotta move this game over. Gotta pop out the chat. I'll try to put chapters in. It's kind of hard, but I'll do it. Let's see. I put chapters in yesterday, and then I made it members only. I chickened out. Basically, I chickened out. So, if you're a member, you get to see that awesome live stream yesterday. But if you're not, I'm sorry. Maybe one day. We went on a rant marathon, a rantathon. It's pretty cool. But you're doing the Vault event, so what else are you gonna do? It's just the same old, same old. Y'all can hear me, right? Ali, Mark, Classic, Trey. What's going on? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let's see. But we're on the game right now. Level 201, 1780 gems. I've been buying stuff. Merchants keep popping up. I feel like merchants are popping up more than gnomes. I even went to the guild and I was like, is there some condition I have to meet here that I wasn't aware of as far as to get gnomes during the Vault event? But there's not. You just have to have Explorer open, PvP open, maybe Gaps open. But, yeah, I even turned it up a little bit, Mark. Hopefully it sounds good. I noticed my mic was really low on my TV, but I don't know. But yeah, let's see. I satisfied this. I have plenty of souls now, just doing the Vault event, dude. Look, 80,000. 80,000 souls, no soul farming, unless you count Vault, because that's all I do. 80,000 souls. And so I've satisfied this, because I want to use my XP booster during the Vault event. In the last video, we went and got Queen Beatrix in the Underworld. That was the main thing we did. Maybe did a Kingdom Power, Magic Kingdom Power to 5, something like that. And we finished up some quests. Those are the main things that happened in the last one, and we were kind of looking forward to the Vault event. So today should be pretty busy, pretty packed. We got Vault event on the new account. Show you how that goes. Yesterday we did triple Ironhawk on the main account, and now we're going to do Rowan on a level 200 account. So it should be night and day, and you get to see both ends of the spectrum. But yeah, my gems are down a little bit because I've been buying medals whenever they pop up, and I got a badge of Nisha already. 2 of them. 2 badges of Nisha. So 1 more and I get a Medal of Nisha. Can you believe it? I've also got 3 Medal of Yasmin. So now anything over 3 you can put towards troops if you want. You just need 3 for your global just in case. You know, there's 3 slots. You need 3 medals. Anything over 3 you can then spend on troops. But you want to have 3, except for Anu. Anu's the only one where you only need 1 because it doesn't stack. So once you have 1 badge of Anu, or 1 medal of Anu, you can do any excess towards your troops. You know, elite golding your troops. What you want to do mythics, but you might do like certain commons and rares and ultra rares and stuff with these lower medals. But something I haven't said yet as far as medals go, get 3 for your global, and then anything over 3, your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, you can take to troops and start eliting your troops. But first you gotta like fully level your troops, fully trait your troops first, fully ascend your troops first, so it's not like a early game type of thing, but you can just save them, I guess. But the main thing is I was, you know, pointing out that I'm getting medals without even doing Explore for real. Like these are all from offers and guild stuff. 2 medals of Guard, you know, 3 medal of Yasmin, almost a medal of Nisha already. We got a badge of Anu, badge of Seasons, badge of Orpheus. Pretty much everything, we're getting there. So I've just been buying those offers. They're pretty expensive, but hey, that's why I've been saving my gems. If a Nisha offer pops up, it's 500 gems. How many of those can you buy? I bought like 2 of them. So that's what I'm saving gems for. I know there's stuff that's going to pop up that I want and that I need way more than anything that I could do immediately right now with my gems and blow all my gems down to 0. I save them up, save them up, save them up, and then something really important pops up and I can afford it. So that's how I suggest you do the same if you're a low-level player. But it's getting down to where I might only buy like 1 more because I don't want to go too low. But I got plenty of souls, plenty of gold. Level 200. So far I've got, let's see how many vault keys. Not too many. I only ran like 1 gap because I wanted to save them for today, or else I would have ran more. Where is it? Gnomes. Got 21 vault keys and 3 epics so far. So pretty good epics. And, you know, 24 vault keys so far on the new account. We got 2 gaps. I ran 1 yesterday, I think, just to see how it would go. And, you know, replenished 1. I think I had 2 to start. So they're replenishing at least a little bit here. Freddy's my bad boy? What? Yesterday we were talking about our bad gnomes. Yeah, dude, I'm about to get a Medal of Nisha. Pretty sweet. But let's check out these spoilers, and then we'll check out the dev video. I guess there's a dev video out there. I haven't seen it yet, but Sana said there was, so I trust that. And, yeah. Give me a sec here. I guess I should put a chapter in, too. Hold on. It's gonna be a second. Give me a sec. Alright, putting in a chapter here. Spoilers. The 8-minute mark. Save. And chat with the 2. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Running out there. Okay, back to this. So y'all can see the spoilers, right? And we'll do the spoilers first because I have them up on the screen. And we'll have to go find the dev video for the 8.0 update preview thing. But let's get started on this. Hit that like button. Let's get some more people in here. Appreciate that. And let's get going on these spoilers. Porters is here. I'm going to try to catch the chat out of my peripheral vision here on the TV. So if I miss a chat, I'll get it later. Alright, weekly event spoilers. PC, Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch for the upcoming week of July 15th, 2024. Let's see what's going on. Alright, you got to go to the bottom because that's where it is. And we got a world event next week. It is a Broken Spire week. We have a world event for our guild event. It's called Through Fire and Flame. Volcanic Metal, 160% skull damage. Oh, skull only. Skull only. We haven't had that in a while. You have to watch that video tomorrow, or Monday. It's going to be skull only. Faction event Tuesday is Fire Rift. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Shagra Slime. Class event Thursday is Warlord. Friday we have a bounty event. Guardian Spirit, Silver Glade, Fey Mystic. So we have a Broken Spire Epic Trial. We have a Broken Spire Under Spire. Broken Spire Under Spire. Juan is here. So let's see what's up with Broken Spire. What are we going to get? What's in the event key drop table? And what weapons will be in the Soul Forge? Troops. I'll read them all out. I'll let you know if anything jumps out at me as far as event key drop table goes. Ace of Wands, Amarok, Cinderhand Goblin, Etten, Fire Beetle, Fire Bomb, Fire Lizard, Flame Rhinax, Flame Troll, Fortress Gate, Gob Chomper, Goggin Good, Igneous, Infernus, Jeweled Golem, Lava Elemental, Lava Troll, Lava Worm, Luther, Meteoridon, Obsidian Titan, Ogrok Shaman, Ogre, Ogress, Pygra, Pyrophemus, Rhinogore, Rhinax, Salamandria, Shagura, Stone Giant, Stone Biter, Sulfur Slime, Terraraxis, Volcanic Golem. Nothing really jumped out at me. You know, you can't get the Ace of Wands, of course. You can't get Meteorodon. Meteorodon is a dragon from a dragon egg, and Ace of Wands is a tarot card from the vault. Weapons. Is this the one where it's like the weapons from the... Why don't I see the chat now? Is nobody just chatting? I don't know. Weapons. Is this, when are we getting that, weapon for the, for whatchamacallit? The Ruby Macaco. When are we getting that? We got Axe of Fire, Axe of the Spire, Blue TOD weapon, Brown TOD weapon, Charred Blade, Crude Club, Curse Breaker, Hammer, Darkfire Spear, Doomed Band, Doomed Club, Doomed Doomed Gavel, Fire God's Heart, Flamifer, Giant's Mace, Goblin Crusher, Green TOD weapon. Immortal weapon number 12. Look, immortal weapons. I almost want to click on that. It's got nothing on there. Oops. What'd I do? Bunch of immortal weapons. Lodestar, there it is. I think this is what we need for the ruby weapon, right? Lodestar? Pretty sure. Might be for the ruby weapon. So if you're looking for the ruby weapon, okay, it's cool, Chad. Thanks. If you're looking for the ruby weapon and you didn't get it when it was available to purchase, like me on my main account, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. There was like the Dread Cutlass, the Dread Arquebus, and then there's the Lodestar. I think those are the 3 weapons you need for the ruby weapon. We've had one of them so far. I think it was the Dread Arquebus or something like that. So we're waiting for the Dread Cutlass and the Lodestar. Here's the Lodestar. So now you should have 2 out of the 3. After next week. Shagra's Heart, Shagra's Spine, Slashing Embers, the Molten Ward, Twisted Malice, Warlord's Battlecry, Womp, Yellow, TOD weapon, I guess. So, yeah. That's probably the Lodestar. I think it is, right? Let me know if I'm stinking thinking here. I think it's called Lodestar. I think that's the weapon. It looks like it, at least. And then you got the Doomed Club, which is pretty good. So if you see that in the Soul Forge, you might want to grab it. So Doomed Club and Lodestar. Troops, not so much. Alright, let's check out the new troops. Get back here. Come on. What are you doing? Let's go to main page. Troop spoilers. On Monday, July 15th, 2024, from Broken Spire, we're getting Ghost Ogre. Who you gonna call? Arcane Mountain, base rarity, ultra rare, troop type undead giant, troop roll striker. Looks like that. Boy, this laptop is having trouble. Probably because I'm trying to do so many things at once. The spell is Spiritual Club. Deal magic plus 3 damage to an enemy. Explode 1 to 4 ghost gems. It's the shiny troop of the week. Shiny spell. Deal magic plus 3 damage to an enemy. Explode 2 to 5 ghost gems. Mana color yellow-brown. Mana cost 13. Trait number 1 is Undying. Trait number 2 is Big. And trait number 3 is Haunted. 15% chance to create a ghost gem when my turn begins. On Friday, from Silverglade, we're getting Guardian Spirit. A will away, a will away, a will away, a will away. Whatever that means. It's probably something that I don't recognize. Arcane Venom, base rarity rare, troop type Fey Mystic, troop roll support. Looks pretty cool. I like this one. Cool troop art there. Definitely a Fey. Fey Mystic. Willow's Way is the spell. Destroy a row. Give magic plus 1 life and barrier to the first ally. Boosted by purple gems destroyed. Mana color green purple. Mana cost 10. Trait number 1 Bounty Hunter. Trait number 2 Fey Bond. Trait number 3 Mana Shield. So it's our Bounty Hunter troop. Green purple. Destroy a row. Give life and barrier to the first ally. So nothing too special here as far as the new troops go, but you have to use the bounty troop in the bounty event to get your score. Weapon spoilers. Nothing. That's too far away. We're looking for July 15th week. Nothing here, nothing here. We got pet spoilers. Nothing. August 7th. And max kingdom power. Go down here, look here. Silverglade goes to on the 19th. Silverglade kingdom power goes to 29. Getting close to that 30. Yeah, that's the spoilers pretty much. Let me go find the dev video and we'll watch that now. Gemsofwar.com. Load stars to craft Macacal. Okay. Thanks for the confirmation, because I was only like 85% sure there. Alright, let's see what's up. We're gonna rip their video. You guys might not be able to hear it though, that's the problem. Let's see, you guys tell me how it sounds. I'm gonna need Chad, Trey, Classic, Allie. You guys let me know if you can hear it. I'll try to turn it up if it's too low. Let's read everything first here. 8.0 Immortals. I can't say that word for some reason. Immortals. 8.0 Immortals. Sneak peek, a quick chat with Syrian. Discover Gems of War's biggest update of the year as the Immortals conquer PvP. Here's a little picture. Pretty cool. Experience a new era of puzzle warfare as Gems of War prepares to enter its next decade of Match 3 combat. With the arrival of Update 8.0, we're excited to finally introduce a new aspect of Gems of War. Immortals! Adventurers both new and old have been exploring the mythical world of Crystara for nearly 10 years, building their teams and conquering the puzzle board. For such a big update, there is no better person to delve into the details like the creative head at Infinity Plus 2, Steve Syrian Faulkner. Hello everyone, Syrian here, and I'm so excited to finally talk more about Immortals and Update 8.0 and what it means for Gems of War moving forward. But first, who are the Immortals? Is there a video or is this just like text? Maybe he didn't want to make a video this time. Huh. I guess there is no video. But hey, we're looking at it. If I click on this, nothing happens. So I guess it's just a little interview type of deal. Never mind about a video. Who are the Immortals? Immortals are a completely new type of content that houses a new troop, weapon, and pet for adventurers to progress. It is quite unique in that it's ultimately an entirely new troop type in Gems of War, which we haven't done in many years. Unlike other troops, Immortals progress and act very differently from their non-immortal counterparts, breaking free from the current rarity system. Furthermore, these troops are so powerful that only one Immortal can be included on a team at a time. We're excited to see what kind of teams will be built by the community to take advantage of each Immortal troop's unique abilities. Here's a picture of all of them. Immortal Aquaria, Immortal Capricorn, Immortal Empyreon, Immortal Glacia, Immortal Libara. We got Lucifer, we got Ossifer, we got Sagittarian, we got Terra, and we got Titanus. That's cool. Is it not Glaceon? It's Glacia. Or is there more than that? How are Immortals different from regular troops? Immortals have a unique form of leveling separate from current troops that require a new item, Immortal Souls, to progress. At level 1, you'll have the troop with its base stats, which will already be viable to slot into any team, but as you build that Immortal, you'll unlock its unique weapon, pet, greater stats for all of that Immortal's content, awakened traits, and mana reduction at higher levels. While there will be multiple ways to earn Immortal Souls, the primary way will be through the brand new PvP seasons. Does this say what their troop... Ooh, 28. They have a 28 mana cost. It's not the highest in the game, but... I think like World Breaker's like 30 for some reason. I think there's troops with 30. What's Zolgoth? Is Zolgoth like... 28 though, that's not horrible. 3 different colors. They're from a kingdom. They have a typing. Okay. Alright, so here's Season of Bones. Is there anything new on here? Introducing PvP Seasons! Our new PvP Seasons feature opens a completely new avenue for gem warfare. These seasons will take place over 11 weeks and provide a set of seasonal goals to pursue throughout the season's run. Completing these goals will earn you special PvP buffs to boost your resource collection and PvP marks to purchase items in the PvP shop. The introduction of PvP Seasons also launches with the new PvP Season Pass to earn even greater rewards. Here's an example of it in a fight. One last note, the 8.0 Immortals update is the culmination of the last several updates focused on reinvigorating our PvP game mode in Gems of War. The team has done a tremendous job of developing new and exciting features, including the introduction of regions and new alliances in the PvP map. The Immortals update brings all these features together to establish the PvP system as a core pillar of the Gems of War formula. We welcome all current, new, and returning adventurers to jump in and play today with our fully rich slate of PvE content or conquer the regions all across Crystara and PvP. There is something for everyone. Dive into the latest update and recruit your new Immortal to smash gems and take over all of Crystara. Oh, it's releasing tomorrow. Poop in my pants. Oh well, we'll watch it tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, this is the 13th. Tomorrow's the 14th. So I guess it comes out tomorrow. That's pretty cool, I guess. Sounds like they can be used everywhere. So, scratch that. Scratch that. Can only use one on a team. They're gonna be super hard to get. Probably. Sounds like a mixture of Dragon Egg, Shiny Keys. So, Horde, Mimic, Mythic, Sentinels, they mixed them all together, and now we have Immortal. Imperial. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go play the game. Get oh, I forgot to do the chapter for that, but I guess that's part of spoilers. No big deal. I haven't had the chat up, I'm sorry. Let me go check y'all out. So go to OBS, let's switch back to the game. There we go. And let's bring the chat back up, the game back up. There we go. Alright, so Mark got 192 keys yesterday, a new personal record. That's awesome. Allie's here, Classic's here, Trey's here, Mark's here. Sound is good. Porters, Juan. Chat looks fine. Lodestar to Craft McCockle. Trey with the 4, running out there to keep Chad company. Maybe they're reading a book together. Reading Little Red Riding Hood. A golden version, golden book. Little Red Riding Hood golden book. Chad and Trey out there. Alright. Mike is here, Mike Sheard. Chad says new currency for the Immortals is listed somewhere. Yeah, it's like Immortal Souls and Burning Marks and all that business, right? It's gonna be another one. Another one of those. If you like Sentinels, if you like Stellaryx, if you like Diamantina, if you like the Horde Mimic Mythic, if you like... Did I say the Sentinels? All those things. If you, the shiny troops. If you like that, if you like those things, you're probably gonna like Immortals. Especially like the Stellaryx. Because it's a troop you can use that's going to be good. Like, the shiny troops aren't good. We don't use them. It's kind of just, we're collecting them and making troops shiny and pretty looking. But they're not, like, good or anything yet. But they should be one day. I wish they would concentrate on that instead of adding other new stuff in. The Horde Mimic Mythic doesn't really translate because nobody uses it, but it's super rare. The Sentinels are kind of good. Like, a couple of them are pretty good, but they're not, like, amazing or anything. So it's more like a Stellaryx or a Diamantina when you get the troop, but the way to get it is more like a shiny, trying to get something to shiny level 3 or something like that. So the way you get it is more like getting a shiny level 3, and once you get it and use it, it's probably going to be more like a Stellaryx or a Diamantina. And less like a Horde Mimic Mythic, which is going to be completely, not, you know, Horde Mimic Mythic no one uses in battle, but it's super rare. So it's going to be a mix of Stellaryx and shinies. Something like that. That's what I'm getting from it. Mark, you got your 3rd Sentinel? Alright. Allie got 250 keys. It's crazy. You could shoot for 750 then. That'd be really good. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Let's knock out this dungeon real quick. I'm gonna do that every day. Got cursed. What's next? Deathmark? Let's get rid of this dungeon, then we'll go, I guess I should put in a chapter, yes. Yes, I should. Bear with me a second. I'm gonna put in a chapter. I always screw the new account playthrough by putting other stuff on the front, so let me not screw it so hard. Save. Alrighty. Got the game. We got the chat. And let's go. Not using the exact team I want to be using, but it's okay. Can still win. See if that's enough. Somebody always texts or calls me during this stream. Alright, we did not kill him, so we just gotta get Rowan back up. We'll be fine. We're looking for blue and green. Uh-oh. Killing some of my troops there. What do we got? Skulls. Blue, green, purple, go! Could take a barrier. Blue, green, purple, go! Alright, hopefully... There we go. Alright. First dungeon battle down. Here comes the easy one. My team is set up for doing vault event right now, so it's not set up for doing hard dungeon. I'm more worried about getting vault keys, so I switched my team up a little bit. Do I need to boost? Maybe. Maybe. Yellow, red, come on. Well, it's not coming. Just hit him. There it is, finally. Should have done Miraji there.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Bang. Alright, 2 battles down, 1 to go. Gotta get those diamonds, gotta make this a habit. Got a garnet. Here's our last fight, then we'll go do some vaulting. Yeah, I noticed yesterday when I was playing the new account for the first time on the vault event, like, I could not get gnomes to... I was, like, freaking out for a second. Like, where are the gnomes at? I thought I was doing something wrong. But it's probably because I went from doing 3 Ironhawks, which is the fastest in the game, to doing Rowan, which is not as fast, right? Like, it's twice as slow. So I had to do... Like, in the time period, I was doing less battles, like, half the battles, probably. So it felt like over 30 minutes, I should be getting this many gnomes. But I was actually getting, like, half as many as I would get on my main account. And then I felt like I was getting bad luck, too, so I was getting a little bit less than half. So then it was, like, in my head, I was freaking out. Like, why am I not getting gnomes here? Because for, like, the first... I did, like... 15 battles or something crazy, like 20 battles, and I didn't get any gnomes. So I go to the guild chat like, what's up here? I'm not getting any gnomes. And then the very next fight I get a gnome. Like, if I would have waited. One more fight. No, it's the struggle. Triple Ironhawk is super bougie, and you get used to it. You get used to it, and then you're like, what the heck is going on here? You try to do Rowan. But it also shows how much faster Ironhawk is. I was literally thinking my game was broken. That's how much faster Ironhawk is. Like, twice as fast. You're gonna get half the keys if you're doing Rowan. But you gotta do what you gotta do until you get Ironhawk. It's still pretty good. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it all weekend. So it's got to be okay, right? I'm not doing PvP. I'm not doing Underspire. I'm not doing my Kingdom quests. I'm not doing anything else. I'm doing the guild event or the vault event. So it's got to be good still, right? Just saying, like, it was a shock to my system going from 3 Ironhawks to Rowan. All right, today is Saturday, so I won't buy that. But hey, we got some diamonds. Let's go do the vault event. So I've been going around. If you complain in the chat, I know. It seemed like that worked. What's up, Santa? Santa! It's me. Day 1 is easier to get more keys, right? Because you get a bunch of pity keys. So a lot of my keys might be pity keys from on my new account. Alright, what would we do here? We already took a look at this, right? Got 24, I got 2 gaps. I'm looking for the green guy. The other thing I've been doing is looking at trait stones to decide which kingdom I go to. So maybe, like, I'm doing a lot of things that are slowing me down. I'm looking at the merchant's offers for a little bit longer. I'm looking at trait stones to see where I want to go for a little bit. And sometimes I don't even have the kingdoms open, so I can't even go to them. So I want to do something like this. You can click on... Do I even have any of these open? Maybe Groshnok? Yeah. No, because I haven't done the quest yet. So this takes me a second. Because you get trait stones as you farm gnomes. So I just want to find a spot first where I have like a low stone. Alright, we have 3 here. Definitely have that open. So let's do Forest of Thorns. Level 1. No reason to do anything higher. You're not going to see more gnomes in a higher difficulty. You see the same. You just want to kill enemies. That's it. So make them as easy as they can be. And I think I changed a little bit here on my team. So I got a different banner. I went all in on green and blue. That way when I blow up my Leprechaun, my Rowan gets up as soon as possible. What else? I got Miraji Queen on here instead of Clockwork Sphinx. As far as Titan class goes, I think I did something. I took off Storm Aura. So I don't want more brown on the board. I want more green and blue. But I still want to level Titan. So I just take off Storm Aura for the Vault event. I'll put it back on when it's not the Vault event or I'm doing something else. But just a couple little tweaks to try to make it more consistent. And let's see where we're at as far as shards go. It's just pretty close, dude. It's like 1 letter off. Isn't that crazy? It's more wholesome. Alright, where are we at? So we're on 23 on a new account. Like, it takes forever to get to the boss chest, even when you're doing gaps. So it's not as important to go all the way to a boss chest. But you also want to be hunting versus too, so you might not like have to go all the way to a boss chest before you do a gap. But you probably at least want to get that, replenish that gap before you. Like, if you see the gnome you need, you could go run a gap. Because you're probably, it takes so long. Like, we're doing half the battles. So we could do 20 shards. Yeah, we could do, what would it be? We could do, like, 60 shards and probably be okay. Instead of, like, 40 or 50. We could do 60 or 70, and we probably still won't get to a boss chest. Because we're so slow. Not slow, but slower. But let's try to find a Freddy for a little bit. This is verse hunting. Isn't that crazy how it's like just a couple, you move 1 letter, that's all you do. Weird, right? Santa is close to Satan. Just move the N. Just move that in. I'm hoping every time I blow up this Leprechaun, it gets up my Rowan. And that they don't do a bunch of moves like that. And you gotta kind of find your rhythm here with clicking. I feel like controller is way easier. You want to get that Leprechaun up, you want to get this Rowan up, you want to be clicking. I got a gnome, but I got Hoagie. I think that's Hoagie. But hey, that's our first gnome. I gotta get my clicking down. I was playing my main account last night. Alright, Leprechaun. Got another gnome. Rowan, be clicking. Boom. Go fast. Who cares? Don't look at your loot. Be clicking. Let's go as fast as we can. So, Leprechaun. Click. And she didn't get up. But here we go. I'm not worried about extra turns. I'm not worried about anything. I just want to click Leprechaun, click Rowan. Got some weapons. Yeah. Loot. Play the loot, Greg. Flute to flute, Greg. If you see an obvious extra turn like that that's green or blue, go ahead and take it, because it's faster. I have a problem where I like to click on Explore 1 for some reason when I don't have to. Here's a bunch of blue. That's faster than doing Leprechaun, so we did it. Click, click, click. Yeah, it's not always. It's pretty close though. Especially the way I have it set up with the banner and no storm. La 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 la. And like how much your Leprechaun explodes. There's a lot of factors involved. One person could click their Leprechaun and explode like one. I always do this. Look, there's my mistake. For some reason, I click on difficulty 1. You don't have to. It's already there. I just need to hit continue. I need to remember that. It just doesn't pop up enough. And I'll get there. I think that's Freddy. Is that green? I think it's green. You can run a gap. Yep. Let's go. Let's run a gap. Alright, so games. Soulforge. Other. Down. Gnomapalooza. We have 3. So you see how I did that? I replenished it, and now I'm going to do it. But having 3 is fine. Like, I could probably run 2 in a row if I really wanted to. But let's do a gap. Mark says I'm averaging 11% of my keys are Epic Vault keys. That's up from, yeah, it's usually like 10%, so I would take it. Alright, we're going to craft it. We're going to run right back to Forest of Thorns and keep doing what we was doing. We got 15 minutes. On my clock, it says 10:06, 10:07, so it's going to be at 10:22 that it ends. And you get the heck out of here. We got to go back to where we were. Bang, boom, to battle. Now we'll have all gnomes for 15 minutes. We just do that. Don't really even look at the board unless you miss. You kind of just click Leprechaun, then click Rowan. And they're doing their thing over there. That's why this is so much slower. It's because the enemy gets a turn sometimes. A lot of the time. We cast Leprechaun. Enemy gets a turn. And then we cast Rowan. So they're over there doing this, doing that, matching extra turns, deciding what spell they're going to cast, casting their spell. They're definitely not going as fast as we are. The enemies aren't on the same time as you. We're going super fast, and they're taking their time over there. So it sucks that they get a turn. 'Cause they're not on the same page as you. Click, click, click. Bash Dagon. Bash Dagon. He used to be really useful. Still decent. That's a good mythic. Tell her I said congrats. We got 2 cursed runes. All right. That'll be for our Soulforge. Man, this is so much more confusing clicking around like this. I guess I'm just not used to it. On controller, you just like push buttons. You like hold in buttons, push buttons. You know what to push. You gotta like go all over the place here, like a spaz. spazzing out with your mouse. I need to get a controller for this or something.
Mana surge.
I would recommend everybody does that if you can. Go get a controller for your PC mobile account, your PC account, and use it during vault events. You don't have to use it all the time. That's so much faster. You already got like the fastest load speeds, and you can add a controller to that. That'd be the best. A controller on a PC account would be the fastest thing ever during the vault. This mouse is kind of spazzing out all over the place. You gotta remember where to click. It's not that bad once you do it for a while, but I'm just clicking my little heart out. Click, click, click. Let's get these vault keys for this new account and all this other loot. The souls I've been getting are crazy. I've been buying stuff with gems though, so the gems don't looks like I'm losing gems for real, but getting other things like Medals of Nisha. Mark with the new controller fund. I don't even know. I wonder if somebody in the house has one. Not sure. I'll have to ask. I wonder if a controller would even work on this crappy laptop. So I had to make that video members only yesterday. It was because of one rant in particular. And because, you know, if you guys want me to redo a couple, let me know. Just leave out the stuff that's too close to home. I don't want to shit where I sleep too much. That would be stupid. Unfortunately, Mrs. Senny ran her mouth when I didn't want anybody to know about my channel. Now, it sucks. Oh, jeez. What's something we didn't do yesterday? The mechanic. I just went to the mechanic. It wasn't bad, though. I went to the dealer. And, you know, it's free. So they're not going to add a bunch of crap on top. And they're not going to try to screw you. Yet. They might later on. But at the moment, it was the first oil change. The first inspection. We got like a little bit of extra coverage or something, so they do a couple extra things or whatever. They do tire rotation, change the oil, fill up all the fluids if they're missing any, you know. Like my windshield wiper fluid was low, they put that in there. I just let them do it because I still had some, and I'm like, well, I'm going in soon. I'm not going to put it in. I know how to put it in myself, but it was still squirting out. But it said it was low on the dash. So I just said, well, we're going in there in a week or two, so oh well. Just let them do it. Yoke is here. So we got Mark, we got Trey, we got Chad. Reading a little golden book together. Okay, here we go. See, she didn't get up there. That might have been the first time. Not too bad. But yeah, I had to go, I took it in, I dropped it off. And it wasn't too consequential. It's because they weren't trying to screw me. It's bad when you take it to some random mechanic that don't give a F about your car. Like, they care about it because it's still theirs, kind of. Like, it's not theirs, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm making payments. It was the first scheduled maintenance. So if they're gonna screw you, it's not on the first one. So obviously it's still brand new pretty much. Nothing, they can't say anything about it. And if there was something wrong, they would have to probably do it. It would come out of their pocket most of the time. So of course nothing was wrong. It was perfect. First time I've ever gone to a mechanic and they said the car was perfectly fine. As any other time, they're gonna find something. First time in my entire life, I took a car to a mechanic and they said it was perfectly fine. They changed the oil, that's it, bang. You know, only thing they did. Or rotated the tires, that's the other thing. And it's cool because I can tell they actually rotated them. Because one of them's always lower than the rest. I have like you can look at the dash and see like what your tire pressure is. For some reason, like one of my tires is always like 1 or 2 PSI under the rest. And I can see now that it's in the back instead of the front. So they definitely rotated them. Which makes me feel good. I double checked the fluids to make sure they didn't screw that up. Because you never know who's doing it. Like, okay, yep, there's coolant in there. I see it. The dipstick out. Make sure it's nice and clean looking. I swear, you could take your car to just like a random oil change place. How often do you think they actually change your filter? And how often do you think they screw you and don't change it? They probably have to, but I don't know. I never took my car for an oil change and been like, man, it feels awesome now, you know? It's running good. It's always like a week later it blows up or something. Or something happens. Probably my fault, but you got these conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories. Some companies probably have checks and balances, so you're not getting screwed, but some of them don't. And their goal is probably to screw you. Like when I got the brakes done on my old car, and they screwed me hard, very hard. They replaced everything involved. They said all of this crap needs replaced. I hate that so much. Why do they do that to you? You go in there like, dude, I'm broke. Like, I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is, bro. You're about to get screwed. I hope you find some money. Like, I just want pads. Can you please just put pads on there? I got the money for the pads. If you start doing rotors and brake lines and flushing the system and putting in a liner and a new seat, fixing the trunk and the muffler, you start doing all that stuff, I might not be able to afford it. So I think it'd be in your best interest to not do all that stuff and just do the thing that I asked you to do, sir. If you don't mind. You know, change the pads, bro. Like, do it yourself. Okay, well then I'll be in this horrible playground out here trying to change brakes. No, I don't think I want to do that. Maybe if I go to my mom's house or something and use her garage. I could probably figure it out. I've just never done it before. I've done other things on cars. I'm just not like a huge car dude. I figure stuff out and I've done things. Like I've put on back in the day, I had my little fart can car with my subwoofers and my rims, my chrome rims. I would try stuff. You know, I was a teenager. So I put on like a performance air filter. You know. I had to take it somewhere to get the fart can, because they had to weld it. I put on new lights, like clear corners. Clear corners. I put those on. I put on the air, whatever it's called, intake. I couldn't come up with the word. Put on a new intake. I put on new clear corners on it. I think I even like stripped the badges off and made it cleaner. I don't remember what I was doing. Put on new tail lights. So I was doing like easy stuff, but I could do easy stuff. Then I wrecked it. But I had it for a while. It's not like I did all that stuff and then wrecked it. I had it for a while. I was in high school driving. Whoop, whoop. That's why I had probably why I had a kid super early. And now here I am. I started way too early. And now here I am. Classic says, every time something is missed or screwed up, I'm sure I'm off the oil these days, though. Are you on some electricity or something, bro? What do you want? Got that blue electricity? Remember that from yesterday? We got the blue kind. We got the good cable. You can watch HBO on here. What you got right now? What you got right now, man? We got different cable. You want to buy it? We got different electricity. What kind of water you got? You want some different water? We got some different water. You want some different water? It's blue. We got some blue water. You tired of that clear water in there? We got some blue. You got that blue. You want that blue water? Remember Breaking Bad? We got the blue. Knock, knock, knock. Got a clipboard. They got something around their neck. A little badge around their neck. They got a clipboard. Knock, knock, knock. What kind of water you got? That's a weird question. I got clear water, dude. I got like tap water. What do you got? What kind of water do you got? Huh? We got that blue water. You want some blue water? Come right out the pipes. Like, I don't know if I can even do that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this place supplies the water. Go talk to the office. Why are you talking to me about my water? Like, I can't control if I got clear water or blue water. You're gonna have to go talk to the office. Like, get away from me. I have no idea, sir. I don't know what you're really selling, okay? But I'm not writing my name on nothing. I'm not buying anything, so keep it stepping. Get to stepping. I don't even know. What would it have to be, y'all? If somebody knocks on your door and they have something for sale, what would it have to be for you to actually buy it? They'd have to be selling $10 bills for $5 for me to buy it. Because I don't know what I would buy from somebody knocking on my door and making me mad. So I'm already kind of irritated when I open the door, which I wouldn't even do. So, alright, our Nomapalooza's over. Got some of that blue? What's up, Rich Kaufman? Mark says, are you going for any mythics today since Midwinter Lycan is gone? We can do that next. Sounds like a good idea. Classic says, yeah, I got a Tesla pre-COVID. Everyone acts like they're expensive, but they were $32K at the time, and you can't get anything cheaper than that these days. Nice, bro. My car was $30K. You telling me I could have got a Tesla? Damn. I guess I would have had to go back in time, though. Rich says, what's up? Chad's back. Got some of that blue? You didn't see his comment yesterday, but I saw it during the replay. You got 5 rants. Nice. I'm sure you have more after yesterday. Dude, I have so many. You have hard water. I got the hardest water, dude. I got that hard water. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, it's like you ever go on vacation and the water's different. It's probably what you got. That different water. You got that vacation water out there. I know where you're at, man. I know where you're at. I know your name. No, I'm just kidding. You got that hard water out there, don't you? Okay, let's get all these pities, and then we'll go see how many I got. How many can a baby account get? It's still worth it, man, no matter how many you get. Just try. See what you can do. This is the best thing in the game. It's the best thing in the game. If you go looking for gold, and you only get a little bit of gold, you still got gold. Gold is good. If you go in a money machine and you catch a couple $100 bills, you still got some money. Like, it's not, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just a little bit slower. When I go on my main account and I'm catching all kinds of $100 bills and shoving them in my shorts, right? I get a lot of them, but it's still worth it, even if you're slow, to go into the money machine and catch a couple $100 bills. Now you got a couple extra $100. So make sure you're doing the vault event, even if you're slow, even if you have Rowan, even if you're not no Iron Hawks. Like, you still do it. You don't go do other things. This is the best event in the game. You can't lose. Get in the money machine. Maybe $1 will fly in your pants. Maybe you don't even have to catch it. Anthony. You got a third Iron Hawk? Nice. Yeah, I probably have like 15 rants for real. Okay, so I kind of like hit the same ones a lot, and then I forget about some of them. Let's go see how many I got. Alright, we're on 42. 42, is that bad? That's, you know, our pities are going down a little bit. Like, the first time I got them, I probably got more pities. So, I don't know. We did 2 vault event, 2 gaps, and we got 42 keys so far. That sounds about right. You know, 20 per. It's gonna fall. It's gonna go down a little bit because our pities are gonna get lower and lower. Because, you know, the first pity key you get costs 5 gnomes. Second pity key you get costs 10 gnomes. The third pity key you get costs 15 gnomes. Like, it keeps going up. It's not like you go from 5 to 10. You go from 0 to 10. So you go from 0 to 5, get a pity key. Then you go from 0 to 10, get a pity key. Then you go from 0 to 15, get a pity key. So that's how it works. So it's going to get harder and harder as you go to get pity keys. But you should save 1 or 2 gaps to get all those easy to get pity keys on Friday or Saturday. When your very first gap, you're going to get like 10 of them or something, or like 7 or something like that. A water rant. It's more of a people knocking on your door to sell you stuff rant. And I thought water was ridiculous. It's either cable, electricity, something stupid that you never think of you'd want to buy. We got some air? You want some air? Hey! Have you ever thought about switching air companies? Huh? I know you're breathing that air in there. We got that blue air. We got the blue air. If you want the different air, hey, buddy, you got that old air in there. You need this new air. It's cheaper than free. That new air, that blue air. You got the air. If you want some air, we got that air. Sign your name right here, buddy. We'll bring you some blue air 3 weeks from now. You want it? We got it. You'd be smart. You'd be a smart person because it's cheaper and it's better for you to have that blue air that you're breathing. That clear air, that ain't no good. You gotta have this blue air. Sign your name right here. Initial, social security number. Put your oldest child's social security number as well. Your husband or wife's social security number right here with their full name, if you don't mind. If you could take a picture of your license maybe and let us have that as well. Yeah, we will be back in a few weeks to give you that blue air. Let's see. So, we're going to head back to, I don't know, Forest of Thorns. Where should we go? I'm going to look at my trait stones. This is the thing I'm doing that I probably shouldn't be doing. Taking too long looking at trait stones. We got 5 of those now. Let's see if we can get... Can we go here? No. That's stupid. Wasting time, 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 wasting... Let's just go here. I got 3. I know that's open. You get trait stones. I don't. It's like, well, let's keep track. Let's try to see. I feel like it's randomly, and then it's when you get a boss chest or something like that. Solicitor rant as I deemed it. There you go. Yug says, so for the 2 Ironhawk team, does it matter if you use Sister Superior or Greed? Not really. You can do either one. The reason Sister Superior is very slightly faster is because of a trait on Greed that goes off every fight. So he blows up like a green or a purple or something at the start of every battle, which could cause a cascade, which could cause you, the beginning of your fight, to be a little bit longer. And that could happen multiple times. Sister Superior does none of that. You just click her, bang, boom, you win. And nothing ever happens like that. But Greed, he blows up a gem that could cause a cascade, that can make the board be blue, like cascading for a second, and that makes him a little bit slower. But he also gives you a little bit of gold, so it's up to you there. Sister Superior is technically the fastest because it has none of that, and Greed will give you like a tiny bit of extra gold. But so I switched to Sister Superior because I feel like I'll get more gold from getting more vault keys. And Greed only gives me like 50 gold or something, not hundreds and thousands. So, but either way, it's no big deal if you do Greed. It's the same concept. It's an empowered troop. You cast a spell, it gets an extra turn, and then you cast Dust Devil. So it does the same exact thing as Sister Superior. But good question, because I used to use Greed. Infamous King, what's up? I'm late to the game. How do you go so fast through the Explorer? I have the same setup, but I don't get enough gems to make it. Maybe your Leprechaun has low magic. Like, how many are you blowing up there? I'm blowing up 8 green gems. What are you doing? Like 2 or 3, 4, 5? So that might be the problem. You got your banner on green-blue? That'd be another thing. Make sure you don't have like a storm that's a different color than green or blue. You can definitely min-max it a little bit more if you're having trouble. You got Mirage Queen. You said you had the same team, but I snuck a little Mirage Queen on the end. We just got an Arcane Trait Stone on our first fight. Okay, 7. That's not bad. You got the blue-green banner. I switched my banner. I sneakily switched a couple things to do this more consistently. So I got the Ocularian banner. I'm going all in on green and blue, so when I blow up the Leprechaun, I can get up Rowan more consistently. That's one thing I changed. And then my class with Titan, I took off the brown storm. I felt like there was too much brown falling. It was getting in the way of my green and blue. So those are a couple things you could change if you haven't. You already said you have 7 gems exploding. That's pretty good. That should be able to do it. Because you're not just blowing up 7 green. You're blowing up all the gems around those 7 green, which includes blue. So we don't think like, oh, well, Rowan's only getting 7 mana, because that's not true. And first of all, when you explode something, it gets 50% anyway. But it's all the other gems you're blowing up too, that around those green gems, which includes blue. So you should be fine with 7, because you're going to hit a bunch of blue, too. Yeah, get rid of that Mountain Crusher and get that Brown Storm out of there. It's not too bad, but I felt like it was getting in my way. These little tweaks that I don't even know about until I actually play it, right? So here we are playing it. We just helped a person get faster. They gonna start selling bottled air? Probably. Anthony Jones in the house. Just clicking all over the place. And lowest. And continue. And mini boss. And to battle. Remind you of a Futurama episode with canned air. It's true, they're gonna do that. This air's better. Allie says, I need someone to do the Baz summoning sacrificial dance. I feel you. Sometimes those gnomes don't want to pop up for you, huh? So the goal is to not even look at the board here. If we have to look at the board, we're going slow. We just want to click Leprechaun, click Rowan, win. And this is a level 200 account. This is not level 2,000 or 1,000 or 500. It's level 200. You should be able to do this. Everybody out there. If you can't do it, let me know, and we'll figure it out together. You know, maybe you don't have guard medals on. Maybe you have a different storm going. Maybe you're using the wrong banner. Maybe your leprechaun doesn't have enough magic. Could be many things. Look at that. So the enemy did not get a turn there, so that was faster. Infamous says, no, I do not. I'm switching it now, and I'm using Mountain Crusher. Right. That was a good idea. It's just the storm. If you didn't have the storm, that'd have been a good idea. Anthony says, after upgrading the kingdoms to level 10, what do you feel is the next objective for beginner? Oh, I don't know when that happens for real. I did my magic kingdom so far to 10. I think you open all the kingdoms, right? You get your magic kingdoms to 10. And then you work on getting the rest of them to 10, I guess. Because to get to 15 costs deeds. So you might as well go around and do all your other kingdom stats. Get the rest of your kingdoms to 10. But you say you have them all to 10. So as far as kingdom progression goes, you would try to get your magic kingdoms to 15, I think. Is that right? Somebody asked a question, so let me go check it out. Now get your power up too, if you haven't done that. On your magic kingdoms, try to get your power to 5. Okay, so first thing you would do, I've been getting all the kingdoms before because you get troops, and it costs like barely any gold. And then I got my magic kingdoms to 10. So I can get the stat. +1 magic. So next for me, I still got to open all the kingdoms, right? But the next thing I did was get the power level. I did this one. It's a magic kingdom, so I did power 5. Which also gives you a stat. So the very next thing I'm going to do is probably go to Darkstone and try to get power 5 on that to get a stat. Right here. And then once I do that, I'm probably going to go to like Blighted Lands and try to do power 5 here to get a stat. And then I would, Zal'Kari, power 5 to get a stat. All magic. And once I do all that, like I gotta open Silverglade still, so I'd open Silverglade up, and I would do that to 10, and I would do that to 5 power. Now I have like all my magic, all my easy to get magic I have, and then I'll start worrying about all the other kingdoms. So once I get all that stuff done, I would start, let's just put whatever on 10, maybe you do attack first, maybe you do armor first. If you do armor first, it'll help your Rowan. If you do attack first, it'll help everything else. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get all the rest of the kingdoms to 10 after that. Not sure in what order, but we'll see as I go. Used to be attack was the way to go because it's an offensive stat, and offense is king in this game. But since we're using Rowan so much, I almost want to do armor instead. But we'll see. Definitely don't do a life kingdom. You do those last. Like HP kingdoms. Probably do those last. So you do magic first, you do HP last. And then in the middle there, between attack and armor, it's kind of up to you. If you're using Rowan for everything all the time like we are right now, maybe we would do armor second. Somebody is literally screaming bloody murder. Like it's not even just kids. Crazy. And it's not even 11 a.m. yet. It's still 10:30 in the morning. Somebody's screaming bloody murder. Pretty nuts. I love this place. It's in every video now, because it's every second of the day. I can't even stream for an hour or two without somebody screaming bloody murder. It's nuts, or shooting fireworks, or something. Okay, what else were y'all saying? Does that help you at all, Anthony? You thought Midnight was going to be magic? But yeah, your magic kingdoms are the most important, so you get those to 10. You get those to power 5 if you can. And then after you do all that, you would just do the rest of the kingdoms. You can either start with attack or start with armor, and just do the life kingdoms last, because they're not as important. And you're probably not going to have enough gold to go around doing 38 kingdoms or whatever, because it's like 100,000 gold each, and that's like 4 million gold almost. So you got to start somewhere, and you should start with like either armor or attack after you do your magics. But you said you have all of them at 10, so if I had all my kingdoms at 10, I'd probably work on kingdom power on my magic kingdoms, and then once I got kingdom power on my magic kingdoms done, I would maybe go to attack or armor and try to do kingdom power on those, because getting to 15 on magic kingdoms costs deeds. If you have them, do it. Do Darkstone or Karakoth, or do Zal'Kari, if you can get them to 15. But it's super hard, and if you're, I don't know if you're there yet or not, because it costs quite a bit. We go look at it. To get to 15, which is the next stat, it's 30 deeds. Or it's, yeah, it's 30 deeds, 3 Imperials, 570,000. So if you have it, do it. But make sure everything else, I don't know. If you have it, do it. But do Karakoth, Darkstone, and do Karakoth or Darkstone, and then do Zal'Kari next, because Zal'Kari is one you definitely want to do. It's green. It's the only green magic kingdom, so you invest all your green stuff into Zal'Kari. Your purple's going to get its cheeks spread, because there's Darkstone, Karakoth, Silverglade. There's so many of them. Blighted Lands, I think, is purple too. It's like all the magic kingdoms are purple, so it's hard to do like all of them. They all use the same deed. But you pick one that's like able to be leveled to 30, which would be Karakoth or Darkstone. And then you do Zal'Kari. So I don't know, I hope I helped you there. Alright, where are we at as far as what we're doing with the Vault event? Okay, I got 42, I got 2 gaps. Should we go try to replenish that for a little bit? We would need a green verse. Guess I'll just go back to Forest of Thorns, so I'm not looking around so much. Alright, let's do this for a little bit. Cool, Anthony. I have videos on it, too. What up, Bruce? Bazooka to Bruce! Yeah, you might need some of those trait stones for some of your kingdom powers. I really only use trait stones on troops I'm actually using. Especially if they have traits I actually need. Like Leprechaun and Miraji Queen, you've got a trait, because that's their whole thing. Leprechaun's empowered. You need that, so you got a trait Leprechaun. Miraji Queen, 50% start for Elemental. You got to trait that. But like Rowan, you don't have to. It's nice. It's nice to have it done because you're using it so much, but you know, don't trait every troop that you get from every chest. Oh yeah, we were gonna open chests. That's what we were gonna do. Now that Midwinter Lycan's out of the drop table, let's see if we can get anything with our keys. And 19 gold keys. Okay. We got 899 glory keys. That's pretty good. We're trying for a mythic here. Let's go. They're all in there, except for Midwinter Lycan. Okay, nothing. Some gems, some gold, some souls, some trait stones. Oh, we got King Averlorn. 50% start for elves. It's good for like if we get Arachnian Weaver or something. If there's an elf restriction. We got Kerberos. Not horrible. Okay. We're getting legendaries, we're just not getting mythics. Karnak, 50% start for orcs. Not horrible, but... Hey, Moon Rabbit. That's cool. So Moon Rabbit and Garnock there. Trait stones, gems, gold, glory, souls. Lust. I'm getting unlucky. I'm probably on par, but it feels unlucky because I got it so quick on my last new account playthrough. King Bloodhammer. He's good. Goes with Glaceon. Got King Mikhail. He's pretty good for Urskaya. Any hero keys? I don't know. I'll go check. Alright, saving my glory, right? Not this. Saving my glory for trait stones, glory shop troops, spoils of war. So we're not going to do this. Alright, let's do these real quick. 200. Here we go. Gem keys. Jeez. Okay, we got Beltane, Dracos, First Claw, Mahes, and Nexus, Portal. Do we get anything else cool? Deathclaw's okay. Fenrir's okay. Swan May's okay. Got a lot of new troops. Veneratus is good. Empowered Converter. Red to yellow dragon gems. I like that troop. And you don't get any gems for these. Alright, 85. Come on. Behemoth. We're striking out a little bit. But are we expecting a mythic at level 200? Not really. And you definitely never do this. This is terrible, horrible. A Nisha medal, or, you know, costs just 50 gems more than that. You're going to randomly open 50 chests and get nothing? Don't do that. Save them up for medals and stuff. Alright, Nexus. I'm not going to do Nexus. I'm waiting for Adana, Zalkari's Asian. We definitely have guild seals. Wonder... Okay, I got 4,000. I think we're on chest level 6, so let's do it. Garuda! King Highforge. 50% start for dwarves. Ooh, Venoxia. I love Venoxia. Venoxia will do some work, son. We got Venoxia and Queen Beatrix now. And we can go get Shagaroth. We're going to have some good teams. Good true damage. Garion's okay. He's like underrated. Bunch of Guardians. We need to get all those so they get out of there. Eldritch Minion. Powered Converter though. Brown to purple. It's nice to have all of those. One of these days those Guardians will get out of there. Because we'll have enough. Got Sir Snothelm, I guess. No good luck with mythics. Triton. 50% start. We're getting all our 50% starts. I'll take it, I guess. Alright, and that's it. Unless we have purple orbs. Where do you use those? Not here. Dummy. Do you use purple orbs? Alright, let's do this. I really want to get a mythic. I'm out of those. Alright, let's go try a little bit more. Come on, baby. We need that luck. Just level 6, it says right there. It's the highest. Bishal's here! Professor! Opening some chests. Now that Midwinter Stinkin's out of there. Jeez, I can't get a mythic for my life. Jeez, we didn't get it. We still don't have it. It's okay though, that's good. I can show everybody that you don't need mythics to play this game. We can use Shoggoth. We can use Venoxia. We can use Queen Beatrix. We can use King Gobtruffle. We can use our Guardians. We can use Rowan. We can use Gargoyles. We got so many options that it's not that big of a deal if we don't get a Mythic. And that's all I'm going to do, because I'd have to click 20 a bunch of times. Hero keys, I don't think... Maybe. I don't want to collect that. I should have something. Got 7, I got 50 gems. There's nothing very good in these. Like, you can't get all the mythics in here. It's just certain ones. It's like death, and it's weird. But anyway, let's go try to get a verse, and while we do it, we'll do an XP booster. I think I have one somewhere. Let's just collect this one. Alright, so now we have extra experience for 15 minutes. You want to do Explore 1 when you do that? I think PvP's broken still, or else that would be the best place. I think it's still broken, right? What am I doing? Quit clicking on the wrong stuff. Alright, here we go. XP booster running. Good job, Vishal. Get those out of there. And just have a bunch of them. Fully ascend them. Have 4 of them. They're good troops. They can help you do stuff. And we got a level right away. This XP booster is going to be good for this low-level account. Why do I click that? Doing an extra click. Yeah, but the mechanic rant is basically, you go in for breaks, and they really screw you. I just want brake pads, right? I give you rotors, give you the thing behind that, the caliper, everything. Just do everything. Here's brake. Good. You think you just need brake pads, huh? Well, we're not gonna fix your rotors. We're just gonna put new ones on there. And while we was doing that, we noticed your calipers. You need new calipers. You need new hardware. You need new brake lines. We're gonna flush your brakes. Oh, and then your liner, your car liner. What? It's falling down. We gotta do one of those. I can't let you go out of here without replacing your car liner. It's dangerous. I just wouldn't be able to live with myself, and I'm probably gonna have to call the police on you, and you just can't drive out of here. All your car's apart. It's just sitting all over the place in there. We already got it apart. What do you want to do? You told us you needed brake pads, so we took your whole car apart. Doors are off. Doors are off. The seats are out of it. The wheels are off. What do you want us to do? Do you want to do it or not? Or you just want to take your car out of here in pieces? Well, you can either sign this paper right here. We're going to do brake pads, rotors, calipers, brake lines, flush your brakes. We're going to replace your car liner and the doohickey. We got to use the left-handed hammer, so we got to charge you for that. And it's going to be, 8 hours of labor. You know that left-handed hammer, it's hard to use. We got to go to get a special hammer from 3 counties away. So we can't even start on it right now. Like, we're going to have to send Earl. Earl's got to go out and get the left-handed hammer from Brown County. Once Earl comes back with that hammer from Brown County, we can get started. But it's going to be about 8 hours of labor because of that. And, we just can't let you get out of here if you don't sign this paper to pay all this money. Because your car is just in 50,000 pieces. We can't put it back together without the new parts, because the old parts broke when they came off, Like, you would say, hey, just put all the old parts back on, give me my car back so I can drive away and I'll go somewhere else and get a second opinion. But I'm sorry to tell you, when we was taking off your brake pads, your rotors, your calipers, your liner, unfortunately, they broke, and we can't put them back on. So your car's in 50,000. If you want to carry them, you want to call a tow truck? Call a tow truck. Maybe you can load your car up on the tow truck, one piece at a time if you want. You know, put a tire up there. You know, put your brakes up there. You know, maybe they can tow your car up there somehow. Put some donuts on it. But yeah, it's gonna be it's only gonna be $3,800. That's it. And I think that's a deal for your safety. And then I won't have to call the cops on you, because I can't just let you go. I mean, even if you somehow get your car back together and you try to drive it out of here, it's just not safe. You know, it's just not safe. And my buddy Frank, he's a cop, and I'll probably have to call him. I'll probably have to call him and tell him you're about to leave here, and he'll just be sitting out there waiting for you. And you know, it's dangerous, so you can't drive it like that. You'll just get pulled over. And then your car would just be sitting on the side of the road instead of in here. Wouldn't you rather have it in here in the garage where it's all nice and safe? You know, where we can put it back together? As soon as Earl gets back with that left-handed hammer, I'm telling you, we're going to get to work on it right away. It's like, bro, dude, I have like $500. What are you talking about? I just wanted brake pads, dude. What's going on here? Why do I need rotors, calipers, brake lines, a car liner, a left-handed hammer? Like, what's going on? And then they don't let you get out of it either. Well, you know, the caliper broke when we was taking it off, and we can't put your tire back on, so, you know, we can let it down off the lift if you want, but I don't know, we can drag it out in the parking lot with only 3 wheels on it. But you can't really put your donut on there because, you know, you're missing a caliper. And it broke them, you know, it's so disintegrated and rusty. It wasn't our fault, you know. Billy's been here at least 3 days. He knows what he's doing. So it definitely wasn't Billy taking it off that broke it. Like, it was just rusty. It was old. Billy's been working here 3 days already. He knows what he's doing. So it definitely wasn't him. But, you know, it's all rusty and disintegrated. You know how it goes. When you take stuff off, sometimes it breaks. And, RE with the gifted, thank you so much, appreciate it. By the way, even if we just fixed your brakes and didn't do the liner, I still wouldn't feel safe because if the liner falls on you, you'd be a ghost while you're driving, you know, you'd be a ghost. You'd look like a ghost with the white sheet. You have a liner on you, what are you going to cut some holes in there and tell people boo? What are you going to do? You can't see, how are you going to drive with the liner on you like that? Can't do it. So we got to replace that as well. I can't just do the brakes. I can't just do the tires. We got to do the car liner. It's only, you know, $480. That's all. I mean, we got to get some special thread and a left-handed hammer, left-handed thread and spool and all that. The doohickey. The doohickey. What's this on here that just says doohickey? $500 for the doohickey. What's this doohickey? I don't know. I'll ask Earl what that was. We'll get back to you on that. But you definitely need it, or else he wouldn't have put it on here. I mean, Earl's been working here at least 2 months. Ooh, I'm gonna buy this because I already got that. Now we got another badge. We're on our way to a Medal of Anu. Alrighty. Are my Guardians upgraded? I need to check on them, Vishal. I should probably check on my Guardians. I'm not going to do it during the Vault event, but that's a good idea. I should probably see how far along they are. I have them on teams. Like, I got a Ferocity team, I got a Finesse team. I got to go look at them. Your first Cosmic Egg Dragon? Probably Stellaryx. It's more powerful, and it seemed like it was easier to get. You can't really choose which dragon you get, but you can choose whether to do Cosmic or gym. Should probably do Cosmic. Infamous says, I noticed to make it faster, I'm using a firebomb for my 4th troop, so if Leprechaun won't give me enough, he will get me there. It's just like, what do you take off the team to put on a firebomb is the problem. So this team is, I mean, you could not use your hero, then you don't get hero experience, or you don't get class experience. You can't take off Rowan, because that's your man damage dealer. You can't take off Leprechaun, he's blowing up green, literally, for Rowan. And you can't take off the Miraji Queen because it's 50% starting Rowan every single time, and making it so it only needs 6 mana to get up. So if there was 5 slots for the team, I would agree with the Firebomb, but there's only... I'd probably put another Leprechaun if I could have 5 slots, though, because I'm literally blowing up the color that Rowan needs, while Firebomb is just blowing up random crap. But, yeah, that's the reasons. There's nothing I can take off. Miraji Queen starts, Rowan only needing 6 mana every single fight. A Firebomb would blow up random gems every fight. That's not... You know, Miraji Queen is consistent in what it does. Rowan only needs 6 mana every single fight. And we're fighting so many fights back to back to back to back. And that's a guaranteed thing. Every fight, Rowan starts with 6 mana. Doesn't need 12. It only needs 6. Every single fight. So I'm not taking off the Miraji Queen. And then I blow up my Leprechaun. Rowan only needs 6 mana. Leprechaun's blowing up 9 green gems and blue all around it. So you see how it's going. I'm getting it up every single time, nearly. So I'm not changing nothing. But hey, if it's working for you, don't let me talk you out of it. I'm just explaining the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing. This is the meta. This is what... I mean, you could change your weapon if you wanted to. Like, my weapon's doing nothing. But you can't take off your hero, you can't take off Rowan, you can't take off Leprechaun, and you can't take off the Miraji Queen. So there's really nothing you can do. The only thing I could change is my weapon. If you want to use Black Manacles, that'd be good. I think Black Manacles might be better instead of Golden Cog. But I haven't needed extra damage either. So... I'm just leaving the team like this so I can switch back faster. I want to go back to the other team with Clockwork Sphinx on it when I need to boost. Robert Balazzi was gifted by RE. Appreciate it, RE. Train is a-moving. We got Trey, we got Chad, we got Mark, we got RE. Let's go. Juan has been a member for 17 months. Appreciate the continued support, Juan. We got Chad. We got Trey. We got Mark. And we got RE. We're definitely out there trying, for sure. It's revving up. We're annoying the neighbors. We're revving our engine. For no good reason. We're getting ready to go. We're warming her up. She's old. She's an old piece of junk. So we gotta rev it up, you know. You know, old piece of shit. We gotta rev her up. Get her going. Music playing, maybe. Well, Taylor. Well, It's Raining Men. The thong song, for sure. We got the thong song going today. The thong, thong, thong. I love the way that booty goes. Playing the thong song as loud as possible, revving our engine so people look our way. I want them to hear this thong song. We need to draw their attention to us by revving our engine in our parking spot so they can hear the thong song. Everybody knows the thong song. We get out of our car and start twerking, dancing, shaking our butt. Trey shaking his butt, Mark shaking his butt, RE shaking his butt, Chad shaking his butt. Everybody jumps out and just starts shaking their ass to the thong song. We gotta try to be as annoying as possible. That's the goal. We gotta annoy everybody around us. You know, shit where you sleep. That's the best. That's the best. Annoy everybody around you. That's what you should do. Rev it up. Play that thong song as loud as possible and just jump out and shake your butt. And shake your ass. Look at me. I'm Stuart. Look what I can do. 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 I'm gonna pop a willy. I'm gonna pop a willy. Look at me. Look what I'm doing right now. Look at me. Look at my butt shaking. Look at my booty. Look at me shaking my butt. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Everybody cheers. Everybody's like, yeah! Woo! Thong Song's out of here. He got hit by a car. He was shaking his butt in the middle of the road. He couldn't hear the car coming because the Thong Song was up too loud. Somebody take my thong and live on my legacy. Somebody needs to take this thong and keep the tradition going. Reaching their thong out. Somebody take it. Who's gonna shake their butt when I'm gone? Who will say look at me? There has to be somebody. In my last dying breath, I will reach out with my thong in my hand. I gotta pass it on to somebody else. Here's my thong. It's like a tightrope. It's like a tightrope for my booty. I like my thong. It's a tightrope for my booty. Would you like to walk on the tightrope? Gotta play the thong song, baby. 'Cause everybody will join in, and you'll have new friends. Like, I love that song. Can I shake my butt with you? I saw you shaking your butt out here and playing my favorite song. Can I be your friend? Yes, that's what I've been waiting for. That's why I do this every day. That's why that's why I'm out here. That's why I say look at me and I shake my butt and I play my thong song. I'm waiting for somebody just to come out and say that's my favorite song too. Can I shake my butt as well? Will you be my friend? Can I wear a thong too? Can we shake our butts together? That would be the greatest. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Would you please? That's why I draw attention to myself. I know it's annoying. I know it's annoying and you wish a car would hit me. I know it's annoying and you wish a car would hit me, but I know somebody out there feels me. Somebody likes the thong. Somebody wants to shake their butt in the street and say, look at me. Somebody else wants to do that, and I can't. I've been waiting for you to come out here and say that. Now we can shake our butts together, and maybe one day a third person will come out here. We'll say, look at me, and we'll shake our butts, and maybe one day we can get a third person. And then we can have 3 people shaking butt with thongs on. Have I unlocked all your upper kingdoms? Not yet. I'm working on it. Stuff like this vault event pops up, you know, gets me distracted. Stuff like the City of Thieves 3 times a day, getting Queen Beatrix, Miraji Queen, King Gobtruffle, kind of distracting me a little bit. I should be doing a little bit more kingdom questing. I think I need to do a little bit more for sure. I keep getting distracted by vault events and legendaries in the underworld. But that's a good distraction, so I don't mind. They'll help me do like guild events and other events and get rewards I can't get other places, like orbs and keys and stuff like that, and be able to stay in a guild. So it's like a whole like strat, like a, not just like, oh, it's like the overall strat, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay in the guild, get cool troops, open kingdoms, do vault events, have a fast team, have some different good troops if I need them. It's like an overall strat I'm doing that's kind of like taking a... It's making it a little bit... but... I'm not like rushing down all my kingdoms yet. Maybe once I get all my cool troops from the underworld, I'll do that. But I'm also still... I'm working on it for sure. Like, I will do... On a normal day that's not a vault event. Because vault event is different. It's crazy. It's the best in the game. You gotta do it. The whole time. So it's an exception. But like on a normal day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, I will do my XP booster, my adventure board, my dungeon, my City of Thieves 3 times, and then I'll go do some kingdoms. Maybe some guild event. But it's on there. It's definitely on the list. Get those done. But right now I don't have them open. Can I make YouTube shorts? The pet grease monkey, said Allie. Ari's lurking. Can I make shorts? I don't really... I think I tried one time and I don't know. I have to look into it. I'm not sure what I would do for a short about Gems of War, though. Usually shorts have to be funny. And I don't know what I would do. Something funny happens, yeah. I don't know if I would specifically try to make shorts, but if there was something that happens that's like 30 seconds long or something, or a minute, I should probably do it. I mean, that's a YouTube thing. You should, I guess. It's one of the things. Like, there's live streams, there's pre-recorded videos, and then there's shorts. And if you're doing all three, then you're doing everything, you know? I don't know if YouTube loves that, though. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like YouTube wants to put you in a box. They want to know what you're doing. That's why I don't get so much traction, because I'm playing 2 different games. I'm streaming and putting out videos. I don't know. I've always heard that. Like, if you watch the, if you go watch, like, a channel that teaches you how to do YouTube, they'll tell you to try to, like, not do streams and videos. Like, pick one or the other, so YouTube knows what you're doing. If you keep jumping back and forth, they're not sure. Is this a person like doing short videos, or is this person doing long videos? Is this person streaming, or is this person not streaming? Is this person doing shorts, or is this person doing streaming? Like, they want to like put you in. YouTube wants to put you in a box, so they know exactly who to show you to. YouTube loves it when you're just simple. Okay, this guy just streams every day for an hour, and he's doing this one game. Okay, we know exactly who to show him to. I don't even do that. I don't know. I'm streaming and making videos. I'm not even doing it right. But it definitely feel like they punish you for jumping all around doing different stuff. Like when I all of a sudden play Elden Ring when I'm playing Gems of War every day, they are like, what is this crap? Like, I thought you were doing Gems of War. We know who to show you to when you do Gems of War. All of a sudden you're playing this game? I don't know about that. It's just what I've heard from experts on YouTube. I'm not an expert, so it's something I'm regurgitating, not something I know for sure. Dun, 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 dun. The more you can niche down, the better. But also, like, I can't play this game forever, so I'm trying to find something else, because I don't think this is going to be like a forever game. It's like a little bit of both. You want to like make YouTube know what you're doing. So YouTube knows I play Gems of War most of the time. So that's probably fine. And then I'll throw in an EQ once a week. That probably doesn't get me out to as many EverQuest people, because YouTube's still kind of confused. Like, they don't really... They're trying to show EverQuest to Gems of War people is what they're doing, right? If I only played EverQuest, they would show me to way more EverQuest people, and I would get way more views. But since I play Gems of War 6 out of the 7 days, and I only play EverQuest 1 day, They're trying to show EverQuest to Gems of War people is what's happening, and they're testing it with EverQuest people. They're giving me some, and you know, but I'm getting like kind of screwing myself a little bit. But I can't just sit here and do Gems of War because it's gonna. I'm not going down with the ship. I'm not gonna let myself go down with the ship. So, I'm trying something else, and it's just super slow because I only do it once a week, and YouTube doesn't know what I'm doing. Even if I keep doing the same thing over and over, you think they would learn. Just takes time, I guess. They'll figure it out. Like, oh, on Wednesdays we should show the video to these people, but not these people. And then every other day we should show it to the Gems of War people. I see. Like, maybe YouTube... Well, why would YouTube go out of their way just to figure me out? I'm just a little tiny guy. They don't care enough. They just apply whatever their algorithm is to me. If it doesn't fit, they don't care. Like, alright, just show them to Gems of War. That's easy. Just show all of his videos to Gems of War people. I don't care if it's EverQuest. I don't know why I took skulls there. No, I don't want the demon deal. Did we not get our verse yet? Alright, what else are y'all saying? Discord's cool. Earl with the seniority, 2 months. You don't have the queen? She would be amazing, though. I've shown how to get it. Like, these last few videos, it was, like, pretty much showing how to get it. So, if you watch the previous couple live streams for the new account, I showed how to get the Queen Beatrix. It's pretty easy. That's where you should go, man. Like, instead of trying for mythics with random keys and legendaries with random keys, go to the underworld, do your City of Thieves 3 times a day, get those Chaos Shards, and go get those legendaries. Because there's so many good ones down there. It's crazy. Queen Beatrix is one of the best troops in the game, and she's in the underworld. She's not even in the other chests. King Gobtruffle is one of the safest ways to beat high-level content with his Truffle Shuffle, and he's down in the underworld. You'll never get him from regular keys. You gotta go down there and get your Chaos Shards and open portals. And Amani Thrax and Deep Hive. The Miraji Queen helps your Rowan team so much, you know. It starts her with half mana every single fight. So you gotta go down there and get that. Like, I would rather go to the underworld and get legendaries than throw any random keys. Random keys just get you random troops, which could mostly be trash that you'll never use. But if you're in the underworld throwing Chaos Shards, you're getting stuff you need for sure. And it's good stuff people use at the end of the game. Like, I still use Queen Beatrix on my main account. I might use a Gobtruffle here and there still on my main account. I use Miraji Queen still on my main account. You know, I use Shoggoth on my main account. I used Magma Dragon for a long time on my main account. Like, there's a lot of good stuff down there that you'll use for a long time. Random keys will just get you random stuff. Get Hippogriff, get you some Dandelion, get you some Red Thorn. You get that kind of crap when you throw random keys. There's only 4 troops in the Chaos Portal drop table, so pretty easy to get the good one. For high-level players, do bomb bots do the job? I don't know. I never tried it because this is just so good. And Ironhawk is the next thing. I usually don't recommend anything else. Like, if this is working, like, why try something else? Getting class experience, I'm getting vault keys. It's working every time. Bang, bang, boom. You don't get faster than this other than Ironhawk, so there's like really no point. Bombot might be good though. Maybe if you try it with Bork and Mechanus class and stuff like that, you could try it. I just like to show what's a proven 100% good team that is super fast if you don't have Ironhawk, instead of like screwing around with other stuff. What is this rant? I don't know. Was it the thong one? ranting. Yeah, you gotta blast that thong song. You love my thong, Mark? It's a cheese cutter. Yeah, that YouTube algorithm is crazy. I don't know if it's going down, Bruce, but I want to be prepared if it does. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket. Especially with, like, the way the channel's going at the moment. Like, I had my time. Everybody that's new right now, you didn't get to see when I was up there. I'll take the shards, I guess. Anybody that's been watching just the last year, you didn't get to see me at the top where I was getting almost 100,000 views a month. We're kind of trying something new this year with the streaming. Streams don't get as many views, and there's just a lot of competition. So I'm confusing YouTube right now on purpose, kind of. By all of a sudden switching to streaming so much. So it's going to be a big grace period of them figuring me back out. And then all the people have to figure out too, you know. YouTube's got to figure me out what I'm doing here. Am I actually going to keep doing this? What is he doing now? He's streaming every day. That's weird. He used to put out pre-recorded videos every day. Now he's streaming every day. Still the same game, but he's streaming every day instead of doing pre-record. That's different. We don't like that. We're going to have to get used to that. It's going to take a few months, maybe even a year for us to get used to that. But he's being weird over there. We don't like that. He's changing stuff. We want him to be in a box doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. You're not allowed to change on here. You gotta pick one game and just make one type of video if you want YouTube to love you. And then do all the things they want you to do, like tags and description and a baity title with a baity thumbnail. Answer every comment and all that good stuff. I did that a couple years ago. And just competition got too crazy, too many people doing it. And, you know, I'm not going to go any further with that. I'm not going to start dissing people for being copycats and all that, but it is what it is. We're doing this now because we don't want to be in that competition. It's not fair. So we're streaming. Guess I'll take the cheap gem keys. I've been spending way too many gems. I gotta chill out. The way that it's been going though, Bruce, like the PvP updates, are we all that excited about that? The only people that are excited about PvP, nobody's coming back, I don't think. Alliances didn't bring anybody back. I'm doubting it. I don't see the numbers going up anyway. There's literally, you can go look. Steam charts, you know? You can go see for yourself. Like, they're not gaining people for sure. And that's what they need to do. They need to make an update that brings people back. Like, my channel's kind of going like Gems of War is going. You know what I mean? It's almost a direct thing. Like, I'm choosing to do something that's probably hurting myself, and so is Gems of War. They're choosing to do PvP. Like, I chose to do Elden Ring, or I chose to only stream. Like, they're doing the same thing with Gems of War. They're choosing to do PvP, and they won't stop doing it, even though people tell them to stop. And everybody that's playing right now, you could love PvP, but it's not bringing nobody back, for sure. And that's what they need. They don't need, and it's not and everybody doesn't love it. All the people that are playing right now, I don't, like, if you look at the forum and the response to the Immortals, it's all negative. All the response to the recent updates has been negative. On the forums, at least. Now, I hear people in the chat something like, oh, PvP, I love it. But it's not like everybody in the chat. It's one or two people. So it's probably about the same just with the community, with the whole community. Like, maybe half the community likes the PvP updates. The other half is like, dang, I wish they'd do something different than this. There's another pass. Let us spend some more money. Here comes a PvP pass, a season pass. Here we go. We already got Kingdom Pass. We already got Campaign Pass. Like, how many more passes are they going to add? So people leave the game. I don't think a new pass is going to entice them back. I don't think PvP is going to entice them back. I don't think adding more complicated resources and ways to get crazy troops is going to bring people back, because they're just going to be confused, and it's not what they want anyway. But yeah, I've just been looking at the Steam charts basically, and they're never going up. They're always going down. If that trend continues, the same trend that's been happening for like a year now. Why do I always click on that? I need to go do a gap. Classic says, I lurked for years on EQ vids and never watched gym stuff until recently. I appreciate it, man. I know you don't even play. Kirby says, hey man, did you grind your third trait in the Explorer mode for Miraji Queen, or did you simply craft materials in the Soul Forge? Big fan of the series, by the way. Been following since the beginning. I think I used an orb. I thought it was worth it for Miraji Queen since I'm going to use her so much. I think I used an orb, and I probably got the orb from the guild. So join a good guild, that way you're getting orbs from guild events and like stuff like that. Do your vault event super hard so you can get some orbs too. And then, you know, I know everybody wants to save up for Zul'Goth or whatever, but I feel like getting the Miraji Queen fully traded was so important that I didn't mind using a orange orb on it. But no, I have not farmed Explore at all. This is the only time for vault keys for gnomes. Other than that, I haven't farmed Explore at all. I have plenty of medals, and I have, you know, it's been fine. Plenty of trait stones. Like, eventually I might, but we'll see. There's only so many troops I'm using and needing right now, and I'm able to use the little bit of orbs that I do get, and the little bit of trait stones that I do get to, you know, just use them on the troops that I'm using. I'm not using so many troops. I don't have 50 teams. I'm not using 400 different troops, right? I'm using like 10 troops right now, maybe. It's probably less. You see Rowan all the time on here, nothing else, so there's not very much I have to trait or level. Till it gets to like Kingdom Power, you just do the lowest rarity though. And it costs way less. Like, fully trade a common doesn't cost very much, and fully leveling a common doesn't cost very much. Doing the vault event will get you the souls and the trait stones and stuff to do that stuff. I'm getting close to having 100,000 souls. Like, one thing I noticed was they do that. I might should have buy that. I just gotta quit spending gems though. Some of those are a little bit enticing. How long have we been streaming? Anybody see? Sauna's here. What up, Sauna? No problem. Thanks for letting me know. What time is it? 11:30. Dang, we've been going 2 hours. Alright, I've been trying to get this gap, dude. I don't even know if I've gotten it. Alright, let's do this mini boss and then maybe one more gap. Okay, we got that guy. Almost 2 hours, okay. It's kinda, I definitely go way faster off of stream. I'm always busy talking. Alright, let's see. Got a pity key. Oh, we did. We got. Look at that. I'm doing good. I can do 4 gaps right now. I'm probably gonna do them all on this new account, because I don't even know if I'm gonna still be playing it a month from now. We're already on level 218. I need to open all the kingdoms still, but you know, I said I wasn't gonna play this forever. Like, I don't know what the stopping point's gonna be. It's probably still gonna be like a couple months. I'm not saying like it's gonna be next week or something, but It's also not going to be for 6 more months either. You know, it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Maybe like 3 more months or something we'll play this. Might be a little shorter, might be a little longer. I don't know. But, yeah, we got 4 gaps. That's sick. Let's go run them. See, you can get them. It's not that hard. I know it's RNG and stuff, but you just got to keep going. Alright, let's do 1 more gap, and then I'm going to get out of here. Let me catch up in the chat first. But nah, I didn't grind it. I just, joining a guild is amazing, Kirby. You got to do it. And just keep trying, man. Like, I know you join a guild, it's horrible. They're doing nothing. Just leave. Find a different one. Try again. You know, then you join another one, and maybe they're a-holes, and they kick you out or something. Oh, well. Find another one, join another one. Eventually, you'll find a cool guild that actually does enough and doesn't kick you out. And you just also got to try to not be a sore thumb. You know, do some stuff. Do some guild event. Double, triple, quadruple up on your sigils, you know? Like, get your seals and get some trophies. And just don't be sitting there doing 0, 0, 0 on everything for weeks and weeks and weeks. Because that's when they'll kick you out. Even if they say they won't. You know, that somebody else will want to join, and they'll be like, oh, well, this guy's low level, and he does nothing. They'll just kick you out, so... But guilds will get you the orbs and get you all that other good stuff. Keys and all that. Way more cool stuff than you would think. And more stats, too. If you're in a horrible guild, you're not getting as much stats as you could get. Because if you're in a good guild, you get more stats, too. So, lots of loot, lots of stats. Guilds are awesome. Be in a guild. I'm not even that talkative. I probably said like 3 things in the guild chat so far. But you don't have to. You just join it and you're in it. You don't have to say anything. Alright, let's do this. What else did y'all say? Yeah, they do a lot of things from Puzzle Quest 3. Alright, I hope I didn't miss any chats there, but alright, let's do this. We're at 131. I didn't really look last time. I'm kind of not caring when it's over. I'm just trying to kill as many gnomes as I can. I gotta quit clicking on that. I can't stop clicking on Explore 1. Of course, the first fight it had to not get up for Rowan. And I level. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to try to use them all this weekend. I'm going to try to play quite a bit. See how many vault keys I can get on this new account. My main account has 100 so far. I'm going to feel bad not getting more than that, but it's like because I'm playing my new account. It's not because I'm slacking, you know? So I got to just tell myself that. Nobody's gonna care except for me. But I feel, yeah, my main account, I feel like I'm neglecting it, but I should have like 50 more vault keys probably on that one right now, at least. Oops. But I'm not gonna be getting like 300 on both accounts, no way. I only have so much time, so I might play a little bit more this weekend because I'm doing 2 accounts, but I'm not gonna play like double. If I do, I don't know, like around 10 hours, I guess. That's probably what I do. Of vaulting. I'm not gonna, do 20. Just because I'm doing 2 accounts. I might do 12. I'll just, in my main account, I'll have to suffer for 1 vault event, just for this, just to show this. This has been important for the new account. Your first vault event is important. This is gonna make it so we have gems and keys and stuff. Nah, I still think the PlayStation's I mean, the loading bar's faster. It's kind of like the loading's faster on here, but the actual like spell casting is slower. If I had a controller on this laptop, this would be faster. Because I could preload inputs and stuff. I'm having to like click and find everything. Well, on a controller, you can just push a button. You know what button to push, right? On here, you have to kind of like dart around with your mouse, which feels slow. So if I had a controller on this laptop, it would be faster for sure. And the loading bar's faster. But everything else is slower. Like casting the spells feels slower. Even though I got it like ready and I'm clicking it, it's just like the in-between stuff. Like here, this, like all that in-between stuff feels a little bit slower. I can just push X on PlayStation through all that stuff. Like as soon as I'm done with the battle on PlayStation, I'm just hitting X and that's it. X, X, X right here. X, 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 X. I have to find stuff with the mouse on the PC. So it's not even exactly the fights. It's like the in-between stuff. It's slower. And I think even the fights are slightly slower. But the loading bar is nice. I'll take that. Yeah, it definitely takes... I'm not even used to it either, so... It's probably part of it. Like, I'm going as fast as I can go, but... I feel like it's nice to just have to push X, and that's it. It makes it to where you can watch something else, and... I feel like I have to look at the screen here. Ah, what the hell? Controllers are so nice, because you can just watch something else. A lot of the time. On this, I feel like I gotta look at the screen to click right. Oh no, I should try it. Let's see if I can... I should try that. I didn't think about that. PlayStation controller on the computer. I should try that. I didn't think of that for some reason. Not sure if it works or not. Good idea. I got every plug, everything, like right now I couldn't. Because I got every plug filled. There's no, like, place I could plug in a controller. I got my receiver, I got my other keyboard, and I guess I could take out my other keyboard because I'm not really using it. I have to have that other keyboard to type because this one's effed up. Which I'm not really typing, so I could try that. I could take out my other keyboard and try to plug in my PlayStation controller, see if it works. I'm sure you'd have to do more than just plug it in though, right? Probably have to tell the computer to use it. Oh, cool. We'll have to try that then. Classic says he does it. Now my mouse is being a jerk. I need a mouse pad. I don't even have one. Okay, Rowan. Come on, girl. Bluetooth it? Why do I do that? Come on, dummy. Slowing myself down. My controller's freaking dies really quick too. Just plug it in. We could try it, but let me get through this first. I don't want to like stop and go grab a controller. She can't pause. But if it works, I might do it. For the rest of the weekend. Y'all just help me get faster. So you guys always help with these new accounts. We're not learning too much on this. We're just seeing how a new account would do a VOD event. We did talk about some other things though, so that was cool. We're not getting Kingdom Quest done. We're not getting new troops in the underworld. We're not doing like a guild event. It's just all VOD event here. But it's totally worth it. You gotta do this. Everybody should be doing... I think there's nobody that shouldn't be doing this right now. Like, what level would you have to be You would have to be under level 100, like, and that you're not that for very long, you know? Why'd I match that? This is showing me that, like, way more people can do this than I thought. Like, I had Miraji Queen and Leprechaun and all that by, like, level at least 175, it had to be, because we were 170 last stream. Probably more like 125. So after you get to like level 100, you should be able to do Vault Event. Plug it in, plug it in. If you're stinky, plug it in, plug it in. If you farted, plug it in, plug it in. Go wash your thong, plug it in, plug it in. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, we got a big green. Come on. There we go. Click, click, click. I'm gonna wear this mouse out. I'm just clicking all over the place. Plug it in song. Continue. Explore. To battle. Feymark sucks. Feymark sucks. Unless it's an event where he is used as the boss killer or the tower killer. I forget which one. That's a troop that's almost like an immortal, where you would only use it in one place, but I think immortals you can use everywhere now that I'm, changing my mind. I'm allowed to do that. I'm always so cynical and negative. I'm like, no way, they're not gonna let us, but yeah, I guess so. It's gonna be hard to get, that's the thing. I focused on the wrong negative. I should have been focusing on the hard to get part, not the not being able to use it part. They've just been so up their own PvP butt. I thought it was they're gonna really be up in there. They've been so up all in their own PvP butt they can't even see forest for the trees and forest of thorns. They don't care what we're saying or nothing. They're closing their ears. They were gonna do PvP. They decided. We're doing PvP and we don't care what anybody says. And we're gonna do it for the first half of the year. We're gonna go all the way to like July. Just doing PvP stuff. And you notice every time they do an update, there's a money. There's a money. Alliances had a money. Alliances had a money. That was the last one. Now we're getting a season pass for the PvP thing. That's a money. They're always trying to add a money. That's why we don't get the stuff we actually want, because they can't figure out how to money it. Like, oh, we do want to update the treasure hunt mini game, but how do we money it? We need to money. We got a money plan over here in PvP. So we're just gonna stick with that. Can't figure out the money plan over there in treasure hunt, but we do have a money plan for PvP, so we gotta keep going with that. Even though everybody says, no, stop, please don't. Like, go well. Got a money plan over here, shut up. Shut up and give me your money. We don't care what you're saying. Shove some dollars in your mouth. $1 Million Man. They're like the $1 Million Man. Everybody's got a price. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Everybody's gotta pay. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Cause the $1 million man dun, 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 na, 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 na. Always gets his way, or something like that. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Money, 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 money. Dun, 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 na, na, na. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. That's their song. They play that song in the board meetings. Money, 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 money. Dun, 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 na, na, na. They're like headbanging, throwing money up in the air, shoving dollar bills in your mouth, putting you in a sleeper hold. Got a butler. They all have butlers there. Everybody's got a price. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Everybody's gotta pay. Cause the $1 million man. Cause Jim's Award devs. Dun, 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 always get their way. Ha ha ha. You gotta do the laugh. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Getting all your money. Ha! That's what they're saying. Dun, 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 na, 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 dun, dun, na, na, na. Gems of War, cause the Gems of War devs. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Always get their way. Ha 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 ha. Some people are never satisfied. I swear people will bitch when their coffee is hot and ice cream is cold. For real. I like to bitch when they do money, 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 money. All the time. Every single update. They should take it off every once in a while. Or add something else too. They used to do that. That's how they started. Like they would add something cool and it wouldn't be no money thing. That's how they first started with this game. There would be an update. We would get delves, we would get the underworld, we would get Nomapaloozas, we would get medals. There wouldn't be some crazy money pass tied to it back in the day. And then they started adding in that stuff, but they would also do other cool things under the money thing. They would say, oh, here's the money thing, but here's something cool, and we fixed all of this stuff. That's how the updates used to go. Nowadays, it's here's the money thing. Cricket, 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 cricket. Cricket, cricket, you know? That's how this game... I've been playing for 7 years, so I've seen it all. They used to put in cool stuff with no money pass or nothing. They would put in Underworld. They would put in medals. They would put in Nomapaloozas. They would put in classes. They would put in mythics. Whatever. Something cool, and you wouldn't have to spend money to get anything. And then they started putting like, okay, here's a pass, but... here's this awesome thing and this awesome thing too. That doesn't have a pass. That doesn't have money. So you're like, okay, I see. You know, you're adding a little pass there. That's fine. I don't have to do it. And then there's these other two cool things that have nothing to do with spending money. Sweet. I get it. You guys got to make money. Thank you for adding two other things that are cool that have nothing to do with money. But now, I feel like it's money. That's it. Nothing, nothing. Money, nothing, nothing. That's what it is. Money, money, money. I've seen it. I've been here. I know what's up. Yeah, everybody on the forum's complaining. They're always complaining. Dun, 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 dun. I'm almost done. Okay, we got 64 vault keys. So I always say you should shoot for about 100 on a beginner account. So I'm definitely going to try to get at least 100 so I can make that true. I gotta make my own advice true. At all costs. Even if, yeah. Make my own advice true. That's my main goal. Just kidding. But it's gonna happen, I'm pretty sure. I got 64. It's Saturday. It's not even halfway through Saturday yet. I'm going to play some more tonight. I'm going to play tomorrow. I'm at least going to hit 100. And, yeah. So I could get, maybe I'll get 150. Maybe I'll get 125. Maybe I'll just hit 100. I don't know. But that should be pretty good on a brand new account. If I open 100 vault keys and like 10 epics or something, I could expect to get something good. I should get something good. I should get a couple really good things at least. I can't expect to get like 10 major glory orbs or like 10 huge gem drops or something like that. But I could probably expect to get a couple awesome things that I'll be excited about. Like, bang, I got a 360 gem drop in there. And boom, I got a major orb and it turned out to be whatever. Yeah. Like, with 100 vault keys, you should get something awesome. And then you're getting all this other stuff too. Like, every time you open a vault key, you're getting souls and gold and glory. And, you know, you're getting stuff every time you open your vault key. But then you'll get those big hitters. And with like 100 vault keys, you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 1 or 2 or 3 big hitters in there with all the rest of the good stuff. So that's why I say shoot for 100 if you're a beginner, shoot for 200 if you're a middle game, you know, mid game, and then shoot for at least 300 if you're in game. Because it's like how much you need and how much you can actually do. Like, if I tried my hardest here on this account, I could probably maybe get like 200 vault keys. I'm not going to hit 500. But maybe 200, maybe 250 if I was really going super hard. You know, if you play for hours, like, the more hours you play, of course, the more you're going to get. You could also be slowing yourself down by using the wrong troops and stuff, so it doesn't matter how many hours you play if you're playing it wrong. But you can always do more hours with the right team and get more. Ha, Bruce, that's funny. I must really suck. I'm only 223 and I've been playing for 7 years. What is going on here? This is not my fourth account. It's not my third new account playthrough. That was good. Coffee being hot in some instances seems fair. Alright, I think I'm done, y'all. Sorry I had to make that video members only yesterday, but hey. A little bit too many. Like one in particular that I didn't want out to every single person in the world, because unfortunately, somebody's a tattletale. Not on here, but IRL. So that sucks. Maybe one day in the middle of the night I'll put it out to the public or something. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for being here. I'll be doing this again tomorrow around the same time. And we won't be doing spoilers, and we won't be looking at the dev thing. So we'll just be straight into the Vault event. So bring your rant topics, bring your questions, because it's like just the same fights over and over and over and over and over with the same team over and over and over and over and over. So it's nice when y'all bring some stuff to talk about or what you did today, so I appreciate it. Do it again. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot to hear good about the channel. Comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Yeah, 64. We still got 3 gaps, you know. So, just with those 3 gaps, I should be able to get to my 100. Is that on the low end? If I get 15 vault keys out of those 3 gaps, I'll be at 100. So, I'm very confident I'm going to hit 100 vault keys on this new account. So, it's definitely doable. I played my main account yesterday, mostly. So, I didn't even really... I played this just a little bit. I did 1 gap yesterday. So, you could be where I'm at yesterday. And then... So yeah, you can definitely get 100. Like that should be bare minimum. That's what I mean when I say 100, 200, 300. That's bare minimum. So beginner 100 bare minimum. Mid game 200 bare minimum. End game 300 bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like you can go higher, of course. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Thanks for joining me today. Chad, Classic, Juan, 2 Jest, Mark, Sana, Bazooka the Bruce, Yoke the Ham. We got Chad, we got Sana, we got Anthony Jones. I gotta try that controller thing. Here, let's see if it works real fast. Let me unplug this keyboard. Doot. My laptop is so trashy and crappy. You guys would be surprised. Like, if this is supposed to work, it still might not work. Just letting you know. It's such a piece of junk. It's like the cheapest laptop you can get from like 5 years ago. Alright, I got a controller in there. Is it working? I don't know. What's it doing? Hello? Hello? Oh no. It's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. LB, RB, Y. Okay, it's doing something. It's acting like it's a Xbox controller, I think. Alright, I'll have to do that when I'm not in the middle of a stream. I'll try it outside of a stream. Okay, anyway. Anthony, Classic, Mark, Sauna, Bazooka to Bruce, Kirby. We got Bazooka, we got Ali, we got Anthony, we got Vishal, Infamous King, bringing the questions. RE, thank you so much for the gifted, man. Appreciate that. I love when people come off the bench, because we can't, yeah. We got the starters in. They can't play the whole game all the time. They get tired. So I love when people come off the bench and give the starters some rest. Anthony, Professor, Infamous King, Rich Kaufman. Some people retire, you know. Some people retire. Some people get injured. You know, the starters can't play all day, every day. So we gotta have some people off the bench every once in a while, like RE. Infamous King, Yoke, Classic, Rich, Yoke, Mark. Thank you so much for the 2. You're definitely a starter right now, bruh. Thumbsing up that. Satan was here, aka Santa. Ali, Chad, Mike Sheared, Trey Bobuff with the 4. He's been on the starting team the last week or 2. Chad's a starter, that's for sure. And yeah, I think it was Mark first. Mark was here, Trey was here. Classic, I think, might have been one of the first people here. So shout out to y'all for being here early. Appreciate that. Let me get back to the bottom in case anybody said anything. And then I'm going to end the stream. It does the Xbox thing. Okay. I'll have to figure it out. It's in the middle of a stream, and I don't want to screw up the stream, so I'll mess with it off stream with the controller. But good idea. I like the idea. You guys might have just helped me quite a bit if I can make that controller work. But yeah, have a good one. You guys are the best. I'll see you tomorrow for the same thing. And we'll get some more Vault keys on this new account and see what we can do. But have a good one. Peace out.